At 4 stories high, the new Science, Engineering, and Technology building inspires students as soon as they enter the main hallway. A large glass wall showcases the names of world-class scientists throughout history. Further inside, classrooms and laboratory spaces, study areas, and meeting rooms invite students and faculty to collaborate inside and outside of class.
We wanted to create a space where students wanted to linger, to meet outside of class, to be together. We have student study rooms for students to just join together in a group and with technology and whiteboards so they can go in there and work together. And then the classrooms and the laboratory spaces are all designed to be interactive and collaborative and to be flexible so that we can change the configurations based on what the instructor's plan is for that particular day.
With these new spaces, faculty are transforming how they teach, and students are becoming more involved in their learning.
We find that students learn better when they are given an opportunity to take those things and apply them to real problems, the kinds of problems they're going to face in the workforce or in graduate school.
One of the other things we're doing is trying to do projects for other departments in the SCT division. So right now we're actually doing a project where we're designing a gyroscopic bike wheel demonstration for a physics professor.
In the cybersecurity area, there are dedicated laboratories and workrooms designed to offer students hands-on training.
Students will have access to a lot more equipment, servers, switches, routers, and also hardware that they can actually physically work with, which is lacking. And in the industry, that's what they'll need to have. So that will be our advantage over other colleges, is that we'll have access to a lot more hardware for them to work on.
Other features of the building are the 2-story engineering build room and the physics drop zone, where students can toss an object from 40 feet and take measurements to calculate velocity at varying levels.
So the drop zone, which I think be used by probably mostly physics and engineering, we can use for coefficient of restitution, like bouncing tests or like designing like egg drop tests or things like that. In the engineering lab in particular, it's just a large open space with like a 40-foot ceiling, a garage door so you can drive a vehicle into that space if we wanted to work on an engine. In that big build room, there's also a crane so we can lift up to, I think, 3 tons.
Most importantly, the building's classrooms and labs offer students the hands-on learning needed to succeed in today's workforce, as well as the workforce of the future.
I have to say that I've always prided our faculty on having a very active laboratory program, a very hands-on laboratory program. But, you know, there are times when you want to do a particular experiment with your students and you just don't have the refrigerated centrifuge that you need, or you don't have the sequencer that you need, or you don't have a fluorescence microscope, but we have those things now. So I just say the sky's the limit.